Hey, what's going on? Are you an artist that maybe you're looking to get some beats online and you're worried about legalities or getting sued, or what if I get a copyright claim or a copyright strike? Or maybe you've already dealt with it. Maybe you've been on YouTube or SoundCloud and I've seen people get their songs taken down. I've seen people, I don't know about YouTube, I've never taken any songs down from YouTube, but the crazy thing about SoundCloud is they'll actually take your song down, and then it's up to you to know how to control your rights. So in this video, I'm going to tell you how you can keep control of your copyrights. I'm going to tell you a story. I'm going to tell you the difference between a copyright claim, and a copyright strike. We're going to go over YouTube, SoundCloud, what to do, and then at the end, I'm going to give you a gift. So I want you to stay till the end because I'm going to hook you up. And yeah, so let's begin. So first, when I first found out about copyright strikes and all that stuff, I started my YouTube channel, and when I started off my YouTube channel, I actually did a lot of covers. So I would cover famous artists. I would hear a song on the radio and I'd be like, you know what? I want to learn. I'm going to recreate that instrumental. I actually did that with Bruno Mars, with Calvin Harris, Maroon 5. I did that with a bunch of artists and producers just so I can improve my craft. And there is actually viral potential for it, but then there's also, that's the fastest way to learn about copyright infringement, copyright strikes. So what ended up happening with me was I actually heard Calvin Harris on the radio. I was driving to Pierce College. This is way back in the day. This is when I was actually a coach at college. And I heard a song on the radio, and it was My Way from Calvin Harris. And I was like, oh, this is dope. This is cool. And I heard it, and I was like, you know what? I want to recreate this. So when I get home, I'm going to get in the studio, and I'm going to recreate this. It's a brand new song. It just dropped, and I'm going to post it as an instrumental cover. Crazy thing was, I went home, I went through Logic Pro, I tried to find some sounds that sounded similar, and I literally, within a day, I recreated My Way from Calvin Harris. Almost exactly. Like, it was the same tempo, it sounded, obviously, I was just starting, so it wasn't like perfect, but it was really good. And I posted it on my YouTube channel, and crazy thing is that the day after I posted it, it was getting some views, and that's the thing I recommend about covers, is you can get some momentum by covering new songs that just came out that are popular, especially if you do it in your own way, or give an instrumental, or just do your own unique cover of it. But what ended up happening with me is I got extremely lucky, and this could happen to you too, where Calvin Harris actually took his song off YouTube. I heard it was something with Taylor Swift or something, I don't know, maybe they were preparing for the music video, but he took the audio off YouTube, and all those views started going to my beat. I don't know how, but my thing went to the top, and I started getting like 100,000 views per day, and I actually got about 1 million views in a week, and that's when I just monetized my channel, so I was starting to collect some revenue, and that's when I got my first copyright strike, because I didn't know what I was doing. Honestly, I thought I was just covering the song. I didn't expect for it to blow up. I didn't expect to get any revenue, but it did. And that's when I got my first copyright strike. And that's when I began to learn. I was like, oh shit, I got a copyright strike. Now that's something you don't want to get. And if you're an artist leasing beats, the only way you're going to get a copyright strike if you're an artist leasing beats and you're like on YouTube is if the actual producer himself or somebody created the song actually takes your video down and creates a strike for you. Now, if you're on SoundCloud, it's a whole different process. But point being of that story is that it's really important to know, because my account actually almost got banned. I think I got up to like 2 strikes, and that's when I stopped doing covers. I was like, no more covers for me, especially like instrumental covers. So it's definitely really, really important to keep your channels active. You don't want to get banned or anything, right? So it's really important to know this kind of stuff. Now, what's the difference between a copyright claim and a copyright strike? Well, copyright claims you really don't have to worry about. They're not a big deal unless your SoundCloud beat or song gets taken down, or if you're on YouTube and you are collecting revenue. Say you're an artist on YouTube, you have over 1,000 subscribers, and you want to collect some revenue on the song that you posted, but then you get a copyright claim, which basically means that, oh, now whoever is claiming it is going to be getting ads on your video. So I'm going to show you, the gift I'm going to give you is I'm going to give you a template at the end of this video where you can actually enter this into YouTube, you may want to customize it a little bit, and there's no guarantees that this will work, but it's worked actually 100% of the time for me. Because even if they decline, there's another process that what you can do after, and I'm going to share that with you, because trust me, like, it's the worst feeling in the world when your rights get taken from you and you're helpless. Like, it's horrible. So that's why I really wanted to give back to the artists that I work with. So what's the difference between a claim and a strike? Well, again, a claim is something that you can actually, it's not permanent for one, so it has no, I get copyright claims all the time. It's not as big of a deal as a copyright strike, right? A copyright strike is generally on YouTube, and I wouldn't worry about this. I haven't had any issues with distributing or with other platforms and stuff like that, PROs. It's mainly with YouTube and SoundCloud. So if you're just worried about distributing and stuff like that, like, I wouldn't worry too much, but I'll get into that a little bit more in the later end of this video. So a copyright strike basically means that you really stole somebody's stuff and they actually went in and they gave you a copyright strike. They took your video down, and that's something that you're gonna have to deal with whoever that happened with. Again, if you use my beats, I'm never gonna give you a copyright strike unless you, like, literally, I don't even know. I've never done that. I don't think I would ever do that. That's with all the artists I've ever worked with. Yeah, I wouldn't do that. Even if you stole my beat and you're making money, like, I don't even know. I don't go through people's stuff and, oh, you gotta check the license. Like, I just hope and believe that you guys will do the right thing, because when you want to counterclaim, it's very helpful to have a license as well. So if you get a copyright claim on YouTube, again, just do the counterclaim. Wait till the end of this video. It's probably in the description already if you want to get it. So just get my counterclaim template, and you should be able to counterclaim if you ever run into any issues on YouTube. And if it happens on SoundCloud, you pretty much do the exact same thing as what I'm going to offer you below. The only difference about SoundCloud, from my knowledge, is that instead of the producer or distributor deciding what happens with the video, who takes it down, or who succeeds in the claim, the difference with SoundCloud is they actually get personally involved in this, and they've done that with artists that I've worked with that have had their songs taken down from other artists who also leased the beats, or maybe they stole the beats and now they're taking your song down. So how are you going to deal with that, right? And with SoundCloud, I actually did that for one of the artists I work with. Is I actually confirmed for him, and I emailed SoundCloud, or I think that he sent an email to me, and I had to confirm with them that yes, this artist does indeed have rights, and if you purchase a lease, I'm always going to be there to back you up, right? So point being is, with the lease, you should always be able to counterclaim, and you should never run into any issues distributing. I haven't seen any issues to Spotify, iTunes, Apple Music, all that stuff. I haven't seen any issues. And same thing even with performance rights organizations that you're trying to get with TV and film. As long as you set the publishing share and the writer's share as according to the contract, you shouldn't have any issues there either. I haven't seen anything. It's mainly YouTube and SoundCloud which are causing so many of the issues. So I really want to save you from that. I don't want you to get your songs taken down. So again, that's the cool thing about leases, is that they protect you. And when you get these claims, they literally say, where's your evidence, right? You counterclaim, it helps to have that evidence because it shows, okay, this person actually purchased this and they should have their rights. And I've seen SoundCloud bring the songs back on. Artists have thanked me. YouTube, I haven't heard of one artist that wasn't able to redeem their song and collect their royalties or ad revenue if that was the case. But if you're under 1,000 subscribers on YouTube, I wouldn't worry about that. Even if you get content ID claim, I wouldn't worry about it because you're not collecting any ad revenue anyways, unless there's like there's like something on the bottom of your video that says it's by another artist. If you don't like the way that looks, you could counterclaim, but again, I would recommend having a lease for that. And that, again, that's the benefit of the lease. So again, what to do, I just told you what to do. You're gonna go, I'm giving you a gift. So you're gonna go to the link in the description. If you don't know how to click on it, if you're on your phone, I don't know, just click on a button or something, get to the description, and there's gonna be a button, you click on it, and you're gonna be able to download a gift from me. It's a PDF copyright claims template. Now this is personally the template that I use, and I reformatted it as well for artists who are running into any issues with YouTube or any content ID or any issues with copyright, stuff like that, or SoundCloud, and I want to help you get through that. I don't want you to ever run into any issues with beats online. Now, I can't guarantee that this is always going to work with other producers. I don't know. You know, maybe they're shady. Maybe they don't want to give you the rights. They're probably trying to collect their royalties or trying to collect your royalties. But for me, I'm fine. My business is doing good. I don't need to screw over artists. I make enough money on the front end, and I'm super grateful just to have an audience that vibes with my acoustic beats and my rock rap and all that other stuff. But again, go to the description, save that template, have it on your desktop, have it on your phone, have it ready, because whenever you run into any issues, I want you to smile and be like, oh, I just got a copyright claim. I'm gonna handle this. And it also it tells you what to post, like what to put in the comments. You basically just copy and paste, enter your name, and then yeah, you should be fine. And if they decline, then I go over the next steps of what to do. Basically, you just want to contact them, let them know. You want to contact the actual person who's doing it, right? So if whoever is declining your claim, which I wouldn't do that, but if it happened, you want to contact the other artist. Maybe they stole the beat, or me. I haven't heard of that happening, but it could. So just contact the person, whoever's declining your counterclaim, and make sure you get to the bottom of that. And then if you found this valuable, I have the Viral Independent Artist Bundle, which I created for artists to maintain their rights. I created it for artists to understand promotion, to open their eyes to what is going on in the industry. How are people growing their Instagram so fast? How are people growing their YouTube so fast? What are some of these secrets? What are some of these methods? And I hook you up with 20 beats. 10 of them are my best acoustic guitar beats. I even show you how to play them. There's so much value in it. So if you found this helpful, this is just one bonus out of a whole bunch of bonuses in the Viral Independent Artist Bundle, which is, again, designed to give you the best beats to go viral, because that's kind of what I did with my acoustic sound. Is it's a really cool new sound that not many producers really know how to make beats like that. So that's the whole thing. Is it's very simple, and it lets the artist shine. And that's what I'm all about, is just really letting the artist shine, because when you shine, then that means it just reflects on me as the producer, and I love that. Like when artists that I work with succeed, I want you to succeed. That means so much to me, and I hope we can continue to succeed together. And let's keep you in control of your music. Let's keep you informed, and a strategy as to what you're doing on Instagram, right? What you're doing on YouTube, what you're doing on these other platforms to grow your channel. How are you going to grow your email list? I want to give you that information. So I hope that this video has been informative, and I hope you're confident about keeping control of your content IDs, and never worry about copyrights again. It's not worth worrying about. Talk to you later.